So for the question 1, Mr. Razi invested 35,000 ringgit in platform A and 15,000 ringgit in platform B for a duration of 10 years and 8 years respectively. Platform A offered an interest rate of 4.23% compounded annually and platform B offered 2.03% compounded quarterly. So the question is, calculate the total amount accumulated from both investments. So when we want to find the total amount accumulated, so we need to use a future value formula. After we read and take out all the information that was given in the question, we need to put all the information into a future value formula for both platform A and platform B. So future value for platform A is 52,965 ringgit and 79 cents. For platform B, so future value for platform B is 17,637 ringgit and 71 cents. So after we find future value for both platform A and platform B, we need to plus it together to find the total amount that accumulated from both investment. So the total amount that accumulated from platform A and platform B is 70,603 ringgit and 50 cents.
B, Romans 1, find the total amount accumulated from both investment at the end of the investment period. From previous slide, the total amount is actually accumulated for platform A, 52,965 ringgit 79 cents, and for platform B, 17,637 ringgit 71 cents. But after 60 months, the interest rate changed to 3.25% for platform A and 2.1% for platform B. So right now we have to find the total accumulated from both investment. For platform A equal 62,270 ringgit 61 cents. For platform B equal to 19,569 ringgit 10 cents. So for platform A and platform B, we have to total up equal 81,839 ringgit 71 cents.
Interest earned from bank A is 9,304 ringgit and 82 cents. Next, we move to bank B. The interest earned from bank B is 1,951 ringgit and 59 cents. So, the question 1 to find the total interest earned from both bank. To find the total interest earned from both bank, we simply add the interest from bank A and bank B. Therefore, the total interest earned from both bank is 11,236 ringgit and 21 cents.
Next, for the question 2, 18 months ago, Jeremy began depositing 200 ringgit at the end of each month into Bank Omai, which pays 5.4% interest compounded monthly. Today, just after making his last deposit, he plans to withdraw all the money to contribute towards the 10% down payment on a new car costing 85,000 ringgit. Question 2a, calculate the total amount he can withdraw from the Bank Omai. So, to find the total amount that he can withdraw, we are going to use future value formula. First thing first, all we have to do is take the information given in the question and put that into the formula. But don't get confused because for the terms, we already substituted the 18 months into 1.5, which is 1 year and 5 months. Once the value are substituted, you just follow the steps to calculate the amount. Therefore, the total amount that Jeremy can withdraw is 3,741 and 6 cents ringgit. Next, for the question B, determine how much interest he gains from investing in Bank Omai. As we have calculated earlier, we obtained the value of S, which is the future value. Now, we use the interest earned formula to determine the amount of interest. Here, I use 18 months as stated in the information above. Therefore, the amount of interest earned is 141 and 6 cents.
Problem 1. Jeremy plans to take loan from finance company to finance the remaining 90% of the car price. The finance company choose interest 3.4% compounded monthly, and the loan is to be repaid over a 9-year period. Find the amount of the monthly payment. To calculate the monthly payment, first, we need to determine the net present value used in the annuity formula. The first step is to calculate the subset and amount from the total principal. We need to find the remaining balance after deducting the down payment. The down payment is 8,500. Now, to find the amount of the monthly payment, we should use present value annuity formula by substituting the value we just identified into the formula by solving the bracketed terms and arranging the equation to isolate are the money payment. We find the total is 823 ringgit and 32 cents. Therefore, the required money payment for Jeremy car loan is 823 ringgit and 22 cents.
C2, calculate the amount of interest charged for this car loan. So as you know, the formula to calculate interest is I equal to NR minus A. So we just substitute all the information that we have gathered and calculated from the question above into this formula. 12 times 9 for N and multiply by 823 ringgit and 22 cents for R and 76,500 for A. And we calculate it, so we can get the interest for this car loan, which is 12,407 ringgit and 76 cents. For question 2C3, to calculate how much Jeremy should pay on the fifth payment to settle all his outstanding arrears, we are going to use the future value formula. Then, we are going to substitute all the information that we have calculated and the information that in the question into this formula. For the value of R, we are going to substitute 823 ringgit and 22 cents. For the value of I, it is actually the value of K over M, where K is the nominal interest rate and M is the number of times the interest is calculated. So for this K over M, we are going to substitute 0.034 over 12. And for the value of M, we are going to use 5 because the question stated that Jeremy is going to make the fifth payment. So after substituting all the information into calculator, we are going to get the total of 4,139 ringgit 49 cents for the total payment that Jeremy needs to make. Hence, to determine the interest charge on the late payment, we are going to use the interest formula, which is I equal to S minus N and R. So, we are going to substitute 4,139 ringgit and 49 cents into S, and the value of N is 5, and the value of R is 823 ringgit and 22 cents. So, the total interest charge for this late payment is 23 ringgit and 39 cents.
Question 2, Roman 4. Immediately after making payment for 5 years, Jeremy wishes to settle the loan in full. Determine the amount that he needs to pay. So the keywords here is after making payments for 5 years. Before we start to calculate the value, we must refer to question 2C, which state that the finance company charge interest at 3.4% compounded monthly, and the loan is to be repaid over a 9-year period. So in this situation, there is a total of 9 years to repay the loan. However, Jeremy has already paid for the first 5 years. Therefore, there are only 4 years remaining. The question now asks for the amount that needs to be repaid for those remaining 4 years. So, here we're going to use present value formula. Next, we insert all the relevant information into the formula. Therefore, the amount of the present value is 36,896 and 58 cents ringgit.